Today is August 10th, Monday, or I guess Monday, August 10th. I screwed that up. It is 12:20. Let me check. It's 12:15. I don't know, AM or PM. I need to learn that, which feels kind of, I feel kind of dumb not knowing that. But here's a cool doodle I made, I guess. Doodle of the, not doodle of the day, but just kind of like drawing of, just drawing, you know. I plan to fill this whole page up with just random stuff, and whatnot. But I have no plan for this. I have no script. I have no script or anything. So there's gonna be a lot of stuttering and pauses. So big apologies if that happens. I don't really know what to do with my hands or much of anything with my body. I don't like how my mouth looks, so I'm gonna be covering it a lot. But today I am feeling impulsive and I am feeling excitement. The reason why I'm feeling, I guess, I'll start with impulsiveness. I feel like doing this, I guess. This was kind of an impulsive thing. And I'm also feeling impulsive because I recently got back onto my social media page, my Instagram, which I deactivated for a bit, for mostly all of summer, to kind of just be free from just social media and just kind of live things on my own and just kind of be social media free, which kind of has changed my life. I never really been addicted to social media, I don't think, but it felt good to just kind of be away from that and live my life entirely away from the screen. Or I don't know if that makes sense, but that also feels kind of hypocritical because here I am making this video that I'm gonna later post or something and publish. I'm really inspired. I'm also, well, not inspired, but I guess I'm excited because I don't know why this information should be displayed, but my debit card comes in either later today or tomorrow, which is awesome. You know, adult responsibilities, which is kind of like a thing I wanted to talk about on here. Young adulthood is coming in. I turned 18th on the 31st of this month. And college, future job, bank accounts, IDs, all that kind of got thrown at me at once this summer. And I've kind of got all those things done, so that's been kind of really great. I'm looking kind of crunchy right now, but I don't really mind. I feel like my face looks really fat. Like, I have like 10,000 chins. That doesn't really matter though, I can think of 3 possible outcomes for making these type of videos. One, I get flamed by all my friends and family and everyone thinks I'm cringe and corny, which is okay. I'm kind of already not seen as that, but I guess it would be kind of expected that I'll do something like this. 2, I become a clown and a joke at college, which kind of correlates to 1, so I feel like that should be put together. But, I become a joke at college and no one will want to interact with me, which, fuck it, we ball. And then 3, this actually does well, which I feel like it would, but also doubt it. 3, this does well and people praise it and like it and would want more. But even if no one sees this and if no one cares about it, I'm still going to be putting these up and doing it because it makes me feel good. It's one of the reasons why I journal and do my art in here, Not everyone's going to see the art or see what I have to say or listen or kind of give much care about whatever's in here or in my brain, but it still feels good to talk about it, and it still feels good to do. And I think this is a really cool little time capsule that I can do for future me. I'll be like 37 years old, hopefully, with at least a house of my own. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna have at 37. I'm not there yet, so I'm not really worried about it. But future me at 37 years old could either laugh at this or be like, whoa, I was cool, or I don't know. But I want to touch a little bit on, I guess, this summer. my final summer as a, I guess, high school student, because I'm now going to college. Pretty, I guess, pretty fulfilling, pretty cool. I did what I do best. I did a lot of skating. I got a bit fatter. I ate a lot of food. Did a lot of eating, skating. I watched some shows. I watched Atlanta. Uh, I think that's the only show I watched. And then I'm like rewatching BoJack Horseman, which is kind of like, it's cool. I still need to finish shows like Dexter and Snowfall. Those shows are really nice. And I feel like I definitely should have watched a lot more films, considering that I'm going to be going to school for television and film. Sorry. But yeah, I'm kind of all over the place. I don't really know what I want to do. I want to be a director. I want to be cinematographer. I want to be a music video director. I want to be a lot of things. Maybe even an editor and post production. You know, sound design. So many possibilities with film. So that's that. What else? I feel like I've grown a bit more attached to ideas, philosophical ideas and beliefs. I guess a little bit more politically motivated, but not. I don't know, but I've been changing a lot. I'm a constantly changing person, so that that's kind of just been like motivating for me too, I guess. That's like been going on for me. I'm trying to get this camera angle right, but I can't. But yeah, like I just want to do a lot of this, just talking, I guess, and just blabbering. But I also want to kind of use my channel and whatnot for some entertainment purposes, like still, you know, skating. You can see the Thrasher. That was corny. Actually, you know, who fucking cares? Being corny is kind of, it's cool, you know. It's like, it kind of sucks. If it sucks how trying to be, not even trying to be cool, but just trying in anything and just speaking about your hobbies or just doing this or that kind of became corny. Everything is just corny nowadays, which is weird. But whatever, you know, that doesn't really affect me. What other people think, Lakeith Stanfield said this in an interview. He plays Darius in Atlanta, and he voices Guy from BoJack Horseman in season 6, and he's in that movie Get Out, and he also played L in the live action Death Note, which is kind of weird. But his quote is, "What other people think about you is in their heads, not yours. Therefore, you shouldn't care," which I think is a pretty good quote, and I think it's pretty motivating and awesome and pushing me to make this content that either people will never see, people will hate, or will see and enjoy. I still have a lot I want to do with, I guess, terms of skating and art, I guess. I don't really know how I'll kind of pursue art with whatever this is. I have a lot of doodles in there and ideas and stuff, but I kind of want to just express things through words first, and just focus on skateboarding and this, you know. Hopefully this goes big. Like, I'm trying to keep my hopes at a minimum. Hopefully it goes big. Hopefully something happens with it. If not, you know, it's fine. I'm still gonna make these despite it all. And yeah, that's about it.